Most people think millionaires budget by hiring fancy financial advisors, using complicated wealth-building formulas, or hoarding money like some kind of Scrooge McDuck. But here's the shocking truth. Most self-made millionaires follow one of the simplest budgeting strategies out there, the 50-30-20 rule. That's right. No crazy spreadsheets, no complex investment strategies, just a simple system that can literally transform your finances, whether you make $40,000 a year or $400,000. And the best part? You don't need to be a millionaire to use it. You just need the discipline to follow the system. Because the people who don't budget, they usually stay broke. The people who do, they gain financial freedom faster than they ever thought possible. Stick with me because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down the 50-30-20 rule in a way that makes sense, that's actually doable, and that can put you on the path to real financial success. Think about this. Have you ever looked at your bank account at the end of the month and thought, where did all my money go? You work hard, you get paid, and yet somehow the money just disappears. This is exactly why the 50-30-20 rule exists, to make sure every dollar you earn has a purpose, so that you never feel lost with your finances again. So let's get into it. The 50-30-20 rule is a budgeting method that divides your income into three simple categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and investments. That's it. Three numbers, one simple system, and a path to building wealth that actually works. Let's break it down piece by piece. First, 50% goes to needs. This is your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, car payments, insurance, everything you must pay to survive. The key word here is must. If you can't live without it, it goes into this category. But here's the trap that keeps people broke. People confuse wants with needs. That $300 a month car payment? That's probably a want, not a need, if you could be driving something more affordable. The $200 grocery bill filled with organic high-end items. Some of that might be a want, not a need. Millionaires understand this. They don't let lifestyle inflation creep in. They focus on keeping their needs under control so they can allocate more money toward wealth building. Here's where most people go wrong. They live as if 70% or 80% of their income is going toward needs when, in reality, they've let their wants sneak into the wrong category. If you're always struggling to save, this is the first place to check. Are you spending too much on things you think are needs but really aren't? Now, the 30% category is for wants. This is where you get to enjoy life. Going out to eat, buying new clothes, subscriptions, entertainment, these all go here. And here's where things get interesting. Millionaires don't deny themselves nice things. They just do it strategically. They budget for it. They know exactly how much they can afford to spend on fun without wrecking their finances. Imagine this. You walk into a store, you see something you really want. Maybe it's the newest iPhone, a designer bag, or even tickets to an exclusive event. Instead of feeling guilty or wondering, can I afford this? You already know the answer. That's because when you budget your wants, you give yourself permission to enjoy life without wrecking your financial future. But here's what separates financially successful people from everyone else. They prioritize experiences over things. Studies show that people who spend money on experiences, travel, concerts, adventures, tend to be happier in the long run than those who spend money on material items. So if you're allocating 30% of your income for wants, think about how you can use it in ways that bring you real happiness, not just short-term pleasure. Finally, the 20% category is for savings and investments. This is the game changer. This is where financial freedom happens. This 20% is what allows you to retire early, build wealth, and live life on your terms. And this is the area where most people fail. The average American saves only about 5% of their income. That's not enough to build real wealth. And that's why so many people feel trapped in jobs they don't like, stuck living paycheck to paycheck. But when you commit to saving and investing 20% of your income, no matter what, you set yourself up for long-term financial success. Here's how to break it down. 1. Emergency fund. The first priority should be building an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of expenses. 1. Because if you lose your job or face an unexpected expense, you do not want to go into debt. 2. Investing. Once you have that emergency fund in place, invest in assets that grow: stocks, index funds, real estate. 2. This is where your money starts working for you. 3. Debt payoff. If you have high-interest debt like credit cards, paying that off should be part of your 20% allocation. And here's something most people don't realize. You don't need to make six figures to get rich. You just need to save and invest consistently. Take Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world. He didn't get rich by winning the lottery or making one lucky investment. He got rich because he started investing early and consistently. If you start investing just $500 a month at age 25 and you let it grow at an average of 8% per year, by the time you're 65, you'll have over 1.7 million. And that's with just $500 a month. Imagine what happens if you start investing even more. Now, let's make this even more real. Imagine you bring home $5,000 a month. That means 1. $2,500 goes to needs, housing, food, insurance, etc. 2. $2,500 goes to wants, fun, travel, entertainment. 3. $1,000 goes to savings and investments, emergency fund, stocks, retirement accounts. If you stick to this system, over time, you'll start to notice something crazy. Your money problems disappear. Why? Because you're no longer stressed about overspending, you're not drowning in debt, and you're actually building wealth instead of just making money and watching it vanish. And here's the best part. You can adjust the rule to work for you. Some people do 60-20-20. Some, after becoming financially secure, shift to 40-30-30. But the core principle remains the same. You control your money instead of your money controlling you. Now, before we wrap up, let me leave you with this. The 50-30-20 rule isn't just about money, it's about freedom. Financial freedom. The ability to wake up and not stress about bills. The ability to take a vacation without worrying about how to pay for it. The ability to retire early or quit a job you hate or start a business without fear. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances, start applying the 50-30-20 rule today. If this helped you, hit the like button and subscribe for more financial tips that actually work. And if you have any questions, drop a comment below. I respond to as many as I can. Let's build wealth together. See you in the next video.